Hello Aries, I'm Colette and this is your relationship reading for the week. I use kinesiology, energy medicine, intuitive and guidance and cards, and let's just see what kind of relationship it is. Is it internal, external? Is it love, family, work, community? Opportunities. So opportunities. So true path. I've got to admit, tuning into the energies this morning, it's feeling quite like I feel a little bit like I'm actually pushed up against the side of my space. My greyhound's all laid out and I'm maybe like, oh, is there space for me? Of course there's always space. I love it dearly, but I'm a bit energetically like, oh, and just feeling into Aries itself. Mars is your planet that rules you, and that is the warring, assertive, decisive planet. And I'm feeling these energies quite strongly. So let's tune in and see what's going on. If you want to just close your eyes and connect in with the breath, that's wonderful, just so we're all connecting the energies. And if you watch this at any point, you're still connected into that frequency. So just closing your eyes. Straight up, I'm getting a vision of like a wild beast. Wild beast, almost with lots of like, it's either like the small intestine, the villi, the small little fingers that make up the lining of your small intestine. It was like that. I could see this beast with these kind of teardrop pockets dangling down. So maybe people are having some digestive issues, some kind of pockets of festering energy, things that need to be spoken. I'm sensing the liver, so a bit of rage. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we need an oil this morning. This is for dear Aries. Do we need an oil? Which one would it be? That one, that one, that one, that one. Was it that one or was it that one? Was it that one? Oh, beautiful. And so we're going to just take a nice deep metaphorical sniff in of Lang Lang. Oh. I'm just going to put some of that on my heart. Lang Lang. Tropical region of Asia. Yellow flowers. It's exotic, fruity, sensual. Yeah, I would say it's probably the number one sensual essence that we have in common usage. So just welcoming in sensual frequencies and energies. Is there any extra context? Stomach is showing up. So you may just want to rub your between your belly button and the bottom of the sternum in there is the command point for the stomach. Oh, connection between sensuality and the stomach. Is there a block between the two? Yeah, okay, so there's a bit of a blockage. It's getting a bit warm. It's a bit of a blockage between the sacral and the navel. So maybe there's been a bit of extra stress going on in your life at the moment. And Aries is connected to the adrenals and the head. So the adrenals sit down in the lower 2 chakras, depending on which system you're looking at. So there's a blockage there. So when we get stressed, we get stuck in the sympathetic nervous system. So our rest and our digestion, our sleep gets thrown out. So welcoming in that sensual, and sensuality is all about flow and intuition and pleasure and trust, essentially. Trusting your instincts, trusting your heart when you're connecting with other humans and acts of intimacy. So what do we need to do here? Why is the blockage here? Some kind of grief is showing up. I'm going to pull a card on that. What's the connection with grief in the blockage between the sacral and the navel for Aries? Whoa, Jesus. And we've got come to the edge and higher power. Come to the edge. And it's a woman scattering love hearts, and it's like a Lord of the Rings movie. She's standing on top of this cone, dancing in the middle of the ethers. Come to the edge. So what is it that you really need to maybe take a risk on? It's feeling like juicy energy. Are you too caught up in the image or maybe it's a work colleague? Yeah, it feels like there's some boundary that you don't want to cross, which is understandable, but check in with yourselves. If it's a good connection, then sometimes we just need to move. One of us needs to move to a different workplace, or there's always a way around it. So come to your edge and tune into your higher powers, and I will help you with that as well. What do we need? Let's check in with the tarot. What do we need to help Aries come to the edge? Mother of Pentacles. So a soft energy, trusting in abundance, trusting in the beauty of nature. So speaking the truth and asking this person from work to come out at lunch with you to the park. That's nature. And also it's a neutral space. So it's possibly not a good idea to ask someone around the photocopier, or God, we don't even have photocopiers, do we? So it's been so long since, I never worked in corporate really, only in small business, many moons ago. Shift your energy into a neutral space, in nature preferably, because it's going to give you the grounding, so that's going to help hold your adrenals to help keep reducing the stresses. And it's also, ylang ylang is a beautiful flower. It grows in nature. Nature is fecund. It's everything. So get out in nature. And what other little message might there be? Just tune in with the book. This is the first reading of the day, and I'm a little bit, I had a really beautiful flowing morning, and just the book might give us some gems. Patience, loving, domestic. So this person, you or the other person, it might be a healer. She may have children, or they, gender neutral or masculine. The other person may have children, so it might be a bit hard for her to find the time to actually step into this juiciness with you. So patience definitely is needed. A bit more context there. Ooh, and there's the card, the Eight of Swords has jumped out, so there's a hopelessness, a sense of entrapment. Where is that coming into the body? Yeah, it's in the third eye space, in the forehead, so maybe overthinking things, maybe feeling a bit confused. So maybe take it slow, but you got to come to the edge and tune in and step into this juiciness to get the energy flowing between your root and sacral chakra and your navel. What else do we need for this higher power? We've got the Fool, New Beginnings, and the Hermit. Yeah, so it's a slow energy, it's a soft energy, it's a reflecting energy, but it is definitely a new beginning and a new opportunity. So, beautiful Aries, go into that with all of what we've spoken, and trust that you're not going solo. You know, you're not alone. You don't need to be warring at this moment in time. Just welcoming in the left side. You know, maybe you want to actually physically connect in with the left side. You can block off the right nostril and breathe in and out through the left. This activates the, the yin, the feminine side. It also stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, so good for your adrenals, good for coming back to digestion, which is the stomach, if there's a block there. And the image that I just got was an extension of this wildebeest with the udders or the swollen glands. It was like a table with its legs up in the air. So what do we need to right it? What do we need to flip the table over so things are, solid on the ground and as they should be? We'll draw another one of these beautiful Colette Baron-Reid cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we need to right the table? Whoops. Building blocks. Building blocks. 28 is a 1, so new beginnings. One step at a time, which is what came up with Pisces as well. Go slow into this new love. Strong foundations, beautiful work in progress. Yeah, so you got the Hermit card as well, and the Mother of Pentacles was patience. Kicking. Bruno, my beautiful greyhound, just does a bit of doggy pressure and stretches her legs into my... It was my lower intestine's point she was kicking into. No message for you, I don't think. When you see this card, you know that attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You're moving forward, laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Yeah. So go out there, pop into a health shop and inhale some beautiful Lang Lang essence on your lunch break if you can, or at home if you're there, or if you have some yourself, or just Google the image of Lang Lang flower and stare into that and just absorb that frequency. It's still there. It's kind of the table upside down. It's kind of rhino energy. You're really stirred up about something, so I think we need to continue looking into that actually. What is Aries all stirred up about? I'll draw another tarot card. Mother of Swords. In the head, being a bit too analytical. Maybe if you identify as a female, or the feminine aspect in all of us, maybe it's a bit too stuck in the left brain, the overthinking, the analysing, the worry about making a move or suggesting lunch with someone at work is too much for you. What can help with that? 5 of Swords. God, I think that is the lost energy. 5 of Swords, yes, self-destruction. Your selfishness and desire for power will lead you to defeat. Pain, discord will result. Let's dive deeper into that. Too much overthinking. But at the end there's the 6 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. Yeah, the energy. I'm just really rattled myself. Like I'm just not in... I was in such a flowing space, and now picking into your energy, it's all kind of a bit pixelated, a bit crisscrossy. Yeah, prosperity, growth, generosity. This card signifies generosity coming from someone else. If this is the case, accept their help with grace and put the resources to good use. Long-awaited fruits are ready for harvesting. Yeah, so let go of the overthinking and let go of that self-destructive kind of behavior. There's nothing wrong with asking somebody you work with out on a date. There's nothing wrong with, just getting to know someone on a more personal level. It could have really beautiful benefits for the work as well. And here's my beautiful greyhound Swoot as she sleeps upside down. Hello, everybody. She's saying, just give it a go. Be unique. Yeah, put your hand up and get noticed. Call in that sensuality and come to the edge with this new beginning. Thanks, Aries. I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, share this video, and love to get your comments, and jump on the description for more info about who I am and everything else. Okay, Kyla Aditi. That was like I don't know what that was. Ciao.